So today we'll be doing on this data visualization. You can see my screen, right? I'll just share the link with you guys.
Yes, sir.
So today that will be our class link. Third class we'll have today data we So we'll just go through some simple graph how to plot. So I'll just start X, let's give 1 to 10. Y, you can see my screen, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So just give some random number. 30, 16, just let's give 21, 25, 31. Let's just leave 7, 18, 33, 27. Okay, so we have two vectors. It has 10 elements. So we'll just go for a plot graph. So we'll plot for scatter plot. For scatter plot, you just need to write plot 10 x, y. You run it, then this is our scatter plot. So in the same way, let's look other plot also. Let's give pi. So just give pi x, y. So this is our pi. Or else, if you want to give the name, suppose let's just give the name of the data. Letters. We can assign just 10 elements like this. So if you just say this will be, let's just assign the name. So we'll give just do it here by x name data. So see here now we're displaying the alphabet. So in that way you can plot a pie chart. Then we have I'll just show you the basic bar plot. Just give the bar plot. Then you just give. So we have a bar plot. Then we have also a call box plot. Box plot. Then just give the vector. So this we have box plot. Then if you want other plot like histogram also you can plot. Just give histogram. let's give y. So we have histogram. So another different ways of giving the plot. So we'll go more into how to label the plot. So I'll show you more. So we have a call. If you want to plot like around six plot in a graph, so small plot, there is a function called PAR. This function is there. You can look up the documentation by just putting the question mark, then put this parameters. So it's shown here in the help box. It will show the different parameters like of the plot, what it does. You can read the details from help here also. So I will just go to. So I'm going to use this function. Uh, so m through. So I'll give two columns in each column, two rows and three columns in each row having three graphs. So we have also called OMA. This parameter, what does is it gives the line spacing. So we'll just give two line spaces. It takes bottom, left, top, right, two, two, two. Just let's give the space. So we'll run. Then we'll plot. Let's just plot one. Plot. Let's plot x, y. And we have a whole function called PCH. PCH. Okay, let me write PAR. Accommodate several graphs. This function accommodates several graphs in. I'll show you. Then we have okay. So we have OMA. This function it gives site all site line space. Then we have a PCH. It is a plotting character. So you'll see. Let's plot. So you see, right? This PHC6, this is the plotting character, it's triangle. So if I change the number, you will see 3. So here it's plus sign. In this way, you can change 7. So different plotting character. So there are different plotting character in this R. So these are the different plotting characters you can give. So we'll go to the slide. We have also, let's just clear it up. Control. We have a function called def. So what it does is this def of it will clear the plot. So run it. So six. So we have let's see. So we'll have a second plot two. Let's just add second plot. Oh, let's just copy plot two. We'll add some more features. Oh, plot two. Okay, let's just add types. Type. Let's just give, oh. So this we'll see plotting type. Oh. So this type also it's connecting the dots. So this type also you can change the output of the graph. It changes the output of the graph by changing the this is or we have also L called line. If you go to the documentation help here, so you can search and see the parameters of the plot. So if we go L, that is line, then we have what code B. Then we have also H, and then we have also C, S. Also we have. So in this way, depending on the type of what type of graph you need, you can plot. So we'll just go. So this is our second plot. Then just let's plot 3. Just add one more character. So we'll take this plot, copy, paste, then we'll add, let's in plot 3, just let's add color, and we have a color equal to, let's just give red. Yeah. Then let's label X lab. As label as, let's give height. Y lab equal to. So in this way you can see now it has been labeled in x-axis as height and y-axis as width. Let's add more character. Plot 4. Okay, plot 4 label. Or one more character you can add. Subheading, subtype, subheading also you can write sub equal to post hide by width. So I have added sub here. That way you can add, and let's add plot 5. Plot 5. We have plot 5. Let's add some more characters. Just let's copy and paste. Right, we have a function called cx. Let's give cx exists. Cx exists. Let's just give 1. 1.0. This cx is used for determining the size of the floating character. So if you give 1, it takes 1 as the default character. But if you increase 1.5, the size of the floating characters also increases to, if I give 1.5, suppose 50% larger, and if we give 0.5, 50% smaller. So this CX exists is for size of the tick mark, and the CX lab is for the size of the text. The text. Let's just run it. So see here, I have given 1.5, right? The level has been increased to 50%. So if I give this one also 1.5, it will increase the size. And let's give plot 6. Let's give plot. Let's just copy this one. We have one more character call. We have one more function. We can also give ls. This function is used to orient the text on the axis. I'll just show you. Let's just give 1. So this is ls1, right? So this one is vertical, this one is horizontal. So if I give 0, see the numbering style has been changed, right? And if I give 2, so in this way you can change slash ls orient. So these are different ways of plotting. Then we'll go for, let's go for some data.
Excuse me, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah, sir, I have a doubt here. In the graph, if I wanted to change the color, some of the patches like red color and some of the
Yeah,
other
yeah,
patch.
yeah. You can
Uh,
explore further. If I give see here green color, you are talking about this one, label red color, green
yes,
color,
sir.
right?
But in a single graph, I wanted to use two different colors, sir.
I'm not sure about that, but I'll show you some more. Okay.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Mm. So I'll just some more data listed. There is a package called mass. Install this package. It's taking time. Okay. So like here, different data types are available. Uh, so we'll be using different data and we'll just see what are the data, like how we'll plot differently this also. So see if you run this one, they'll give you different data. Like in this package itself, it has data, different data type you can practice. So I'll be using this package mass and I'll be using suppose data gets. So I'll be using this data. You can just what is this data? You can just write gets question mark gets and if you run, it will give you the details information in help. So you can explore those things also. So I'll just see different data. Just see. Mm, so we have just let's check the dimension. Select yes. So we have 100 columns, 150. Okay. Uh, so we have sex, body weight, heart weight. Think class is data frame. Data frame. Okay. Vector. So just let's extract all email. All are mixed, right? So we'll just extract all the mail from gets data set. So we'll mails can extract subset. There is a function called subset. Okay. Our data frame is cats. 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 Then yes. This is 6 male female. Since it is a factorial, it has a level, so they have categorized into female and male, so we can extract out by using this subset function. So we have extracted out. So just let's plot. Okay, let's plot. Plot, plot. So we'll just give females. Males, males. We have body weight. Then we have males heart rate. Let's just give PSH 8 X level. Body weight, oil level, ability. Let's just give color. COL. Let's give green. Green. Then we have okay, man. Man. Man is the title of the function called man. Equal to. Let's just give scatter plot. So we have scatter plot, and we'll give LAS. That is the orientation of the numbering on X and Y. So just let's give 3. So let's just run. So these are the points for the male of height by body, heart weight by body weight. So let's add female one also. So we have a add female. So in this same graph we can add. So we have a function called points. So we have females. I just let's type B completely. H X level. Let's give color blue. Let's run it. So these are the points. Blue are the points of reach body weight by heart weight ratio. These are the plotting points. Blue are the plotting points for females, and green are the plotting points for males. Then you can go for we have linear regression, right? So you can go for linear regression analysis. Regression Uh, you can check what is linear regression from here. So fitting linear model, you can go through the documentation here. I'll just now just give regression and regression. We have linear model LM, ability is to body weight. Then we have data coordinates. Coefficient. Okay. So you can draw the line AB by regression RAG. Let's just give a color red. Then we'll give LWD. This is the LWD. This is also a function for drawing the lines, the weight. So I'll just show you. See, ILT, we have a function for specifying the line type. Different line types are there. LWD is a line width. So if we see here LWD3, here it's more shaded, right? If we give 2, here I think we didn't give, yeah. So by default, I think it takes 0 or 1. So it's less shaded. So in this way, we are giving. So we'll give a line. Just let's give 2. Okay. So this is the regression line for males. So in the same way, we can also draw for the females also. Just let's copy for the female also. Have female red. Oh, this one, let's give different color, black. So we have a regression line drawn. This black one is the female of regression line of female. So in this way you can do, then you can check the summary of this one. So it will give you the p-value, r-score, and error. So you can check by giving the summary. So yeah, then give let's give some more labeling. So we have let's give a legend. So we have a legend. Let's give the legend in the bottom right. Bottom right. So you can see the function of those things or legend also. What are the type? Okay. Bottom right, legend. We have males, cats, and we have females. Then let's give PCH its floating character. We give 8, right? So we'll give 8 color. We have given first male list as green. Green. Then we have female as blue. BLE. So see, we have labels. See, here you can see the legend, right? So you can add the legend slider. You can explore more. There are so many ways you can visualize. You can give. There are different functions for visualization, so you can explore more. I'm just showing you what it can be done. So this let's go for some more graph. Let's take some more data, different data then. Oh, we have mammals. I think we have mammals. So it's a brain and body weight of 462 species of land mammals. So we'll just take this data and see. Let's check the dimension. We have 62 rows and 2 columns. So let's see the head of the data. So we have body weight and brain weight. So we'll just check out. You can just check the summary of the dissociation. Suppose mammals is our data, right? Mammals. So you can check the summary of body weight. What are the minimum, first quartile, median, mean, and third quartile, and maximum. And for the same thing, you can check for the brain also. So just give a just let's plot mammals. We'll give body, brain. Let's give plotting character. Let's give just random number 16. Let's give color blue. For this color, you have different code for color. So in another way, without that word, what is called we have color code number, right, in C and all. That same code you can use for giving different color. Let's give blue. Then we have let's give LAS equal to 0. Then X level. We have body weight. Then we have Y lab brain weight. Okay, so this is the plot of body weight and brain weight of the 62 animals. Then we have a function called identify function. You can identify the plotting point of this. What are the plotting point here? So you can identify mammals body brain labels row name. So we'll label with the row names. Let's just see the row names. So these are the row names of different mammals. So we'll just identify, run it. So you just click on the plot graph. Just click this. Here's a locator activated escape key to finish. So I'll press the escape key. So it has been labeled. So you can see Asian elephant, human giraffe, cow. So in this way you can identify the plotting point using identify function. You can also you can also so just let's take the log and see of this data. Log log we have mammals body and just take log. Color. Let's change the color. Log log body width. Then we have wildlife log brain width. Then let's give ls also 0. So just let's plot. So we have transformed into log. So you can see the difference, right? So in this way you can, and in the same way you can identify, if you take this, if you copy this and just, you can again identify. So you can identify floating point. And you can draw the line also regression. You can draw the line because we have taken the line. Okay, let's just take regression ig lm log body data. We have mammals. Just run and just let's write the regression line. RG, let's give color equal to red and line weight. Let's just give 2. So see, you can see, you can draw in that way as well for visualization. Then 3. Okay. You can read file from by setting. There is also you can read the data from your working local directories, or I'll just show you. So GETWD, this is get working directory. So this is my working directory. So else you can, first I'll copy this. You can set working directory. See, you have set the working directory to cloud project. So if you run get working directory, it has been set. So there are some data I have uploaded here. If you go to the data, so I'll show you how to read the data. So ours is in cloud project data. Then let's just give data. So our working directory is cloud project data. This is our current working directory. So you can, so let's read the CSV file. CFC is the file name. Read, we have a function called read CSV. Then we'll just give the file or file name is CFC, capital C dot CSV. Then let's give header as true. Header as true. So So this is our data. So if you give header as false, it won't take headers true, right? If you just set the column names. So it take all the column name into consideration. If you give as a false, you just see, and you see the column name now. It is a, it doesn't take the column name as a header, so we're giving header for that. We're giving headers true. There is also another way of reading the file. You can let's give x. Okay. Read dot daily, and we have a function clipboard. We, where you select all the data, post in an Excel sheet. Suppose you copy them, you you copy them, then you go and run this one. You run this line. I don't know what happened. Something went wrong. Something went wrong. Stop. I don't know what happened. I can't stop.
The net is low. What?
Yes, man.
That is there is a probability.
I think it got something is running hang. I'll just log out and
Yeah, sure. Make it.
just rerun it. Okay, now. Anyway, I think it's not working here. So you can try out in your system.
Yeah, that's true.
So we have you can also making it factorial also by this is our data, right? This is our data. It's in 0 and 1. So you can make it into factorial, like making it into categories. Suppose like see if you give shop, we can change into factor and make it as a data frame. Shift C. Then you can go for label CES. So here, if you give press no, yes. So I'm giving 0 as no and 1 as yes. So you can just go quickly. So now check head. So it has been converted into character. So you can change in that way. So and just remove the press. So we have removed the first column. You can go for logistic regression also. For logistic regression, there is a function called GLM. We can create a model. So you can GLM. If you check, I think whether it is there or not, I'm not sure. If you go for documentation, so here's the general linear model fitting. You can check out that GLM. So if you give that, just give that. So this dot take all the data points. So we give data, Shift C. Then we have let's take family. See here the syntax are given. Binomial. Object binomial is not found. So you can check the summary of the model, and you can go for goodness feed and this confusion matrix and all. You can go for plotting for that also. I won't go in that detail. So these are the ways you can do also. Then let's go for some other different data. Let's go for some regression tree. You have to install packets called rplot, rplot. So we're installing. Wait for a while. It has been installed. rplot.plot. Let's load different data. We have data called process. If you want to go detailed kyphosis, you can go details data on children who have corrective spinal surgery. So you can go ahead. So age numbers, absent, present. So we'll just utilize this rplot. I'll just say, just to put it in here, rplot. Then we have data name, kyphosis, then let's take all the data into consideration. Then we have data equal to pi. It's a case sensitive, so you look whether it is a small letter or capital letter. Okay. So we have rplot dot plot npt .4. Color equal to. So in this way, see this is a decision tree you can plot. So then I'll show you one clustering, and I think I'll show you one clustering and one clustering and heat map, and I'll stop. Okay. Cluster, I think 315. Okay. We'll go for clustering. So we have a package. So copy the. So I'll set the working directory. Then I'll read this 14 file. I've given header true. So I'm reading the file from this directory. So I'll go for, let's just look for clustering analysis. If you check here, X, okay, I'll just put in. Okay, I'll just remove the first column. 14. I'll just remove the I've removed the first column of the data. So we have for clustering, we have called H class. You can check for the documentation here also. Hierarchical clustering. It clusters. So we'll just give HC hierarchical clustering. H class. Let's give this 10, this 10, 14. 14, we have data 14 and methods. There are different methods like single, centroid, average. So I'll give single. This you can check out other functions. So we'll just plot HC. We have a function called hang. What it does is I'll show you the difference. So this is our clustering of our door. If we change the hang, how the clustering changes, you can see. I'll just give one. See difference changes appearance. So how the name are hanging you can depending on what type of clustering appearance you want, you can use. So the list here, then we have you can also check, suppose like HC2, HC2, you can cut the tree. What are the data are there inside the HC branch? So K is the branch number. So if you give HC2 under HC2 class, there are these are the class of H2. So by changing the number, you can see the group cluster 1, cluster 2, cluster 3. In that way, you can also find out the cluster of different clusters. Then let's go for heat map. So let's take data. We have different data called animals. Under this mass package, there are different data, so you can explore and do. We have animals. So we have different animals and body and brain weight are given. So let's just order them in animals. Animals. We can use order animals. Let's just do a body. Um, so according to body weight, it has been ordered. That way you can do. Let's just give animal one. Then you can take a log also. Log body. Let's just give the name, variables name, log body, log animals, the red body. Brain. Let's create a data frame. Log body, log brain. So you can make it a. This is in log format. Then you can also just let's see the row names. Row names. Animals. Let's assign the row names of animal to row names of animals. So we are assigning the row names of animal 1 to row names of animal 2. So if we check now animal 2, if you run, so we have a animal name also implemented. So yeah, then we can also we can change. Let's just it is in data frame, right? So let's change to matrix. We give animal tree as dot matrix. We have for data animals too. Oh, okay. Have animal too. Let's just give colors. There is a function called cm dot colors. I don't know whether documentation is there or not here. So there are syntaxes here also. You can check out same color. So I'll just use the function. Let's keep rainbow and row. Let's give 0.3. Let's assign heat map. Heat. Our data is animals 3. So let's give just some numbers 25. Column uh, row side colors will give RC row color, then column color will give column color CC. This is just a coloring, okay, of you can give. Yeah, I think others ways also to do margins. Let's give 8 8. Then we have less label as lab equal to log ln log weight. Then we have y label equal to animals animals, and let's give man equal to it's a heat map. So this one way of plotting heat map. So if you change this number, I think suppose if I give 10, I'll just give 256. So color changes, right? You can see the difference, right? So that is one way of, then you can use correlation also. We have a data for L, LT2. we have one data for. Let's plot another. We are rounding the number, so correlate. So this is our data. You can also directly use heat map. Simple way. Heat map or data name CORR and make it symmetry. We'll make it as true margins equal to C. Let's give 8 margins. Unexpected symbol of heat map. HEATMAP. So in this way, you can see if I change this one as if I don't control Z. The orientation, so you can change the margin and all. So there is another way of plotting it. So these are just way of plotting different graph and visualizing. Since our topic is on data visualization, so there are different ways of plotting the graph you can explore. I think, man, that's done. I think.
Yeah,
Next.
yeah. I think I thought that we introduce R and we'll go for big data, but extensively you have presented the language of R. Now people will take care. You can learn more because you know how to enter into and many things are being discussed. Students are there.
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
yes, ma'am.
Actually, we thought of introducing R only, but Paul, very good. Thank you very much. So now R after SQL, SQL and R language. Let us switch on to big data analytics. Before that, let me ask you one thing. Next week, can we have an internal test because just now we have completed R so that it will be there fresh in your mind. Thus for the week you just practice it again. So can you write your model internal exam on next Wednesday?
Hello.
Paul, I'm here. Can you hear me? Students, are you there?
Ma'am, can we get some time to decide and let you know?
Yeah, no problem, no problem. But tell me quickly.
Okay. Yes, ma'am.
At least
Okay,
tomorrow
ma'am.
you tell me after discussion because what my feeling is, Paul cannot hear. I don't know why. Paul cannot hear anything. Let me put it in the chat. Students, can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
He,
Yes, ma'am.
he is not able to. One second. Okay. I will call you, Paul. I will call you if any problem in hearing. I am asking them to write internals in R. Okay, in that case, you discuss among yourself and try to write the internal because that portion will get over. Until SQL about the data, database, SQL, you can submit assignment. Okay, so that portion will be over because you take 10 problems in SQL, just make the query and submit it to me. You have to work on yourself and submit it to me. So that will become an assignment. There is no syllabus in that SQL, but I want you to do so that you can, when you are going to the big data analytics, you'll come to know. That is the assignment. Then this is the first internal. Let me take the big data analytics explanation and then we can go for practicals. That's the end of the big data. Then we'll have one internal in that big data. Is it okay for you? Two internals, one assignment. Okay for you?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah, that is the plan. So quickly we have to complete this because we don't know the situations what is going to happen. Yesterday, the system, my audio was not working. I don't know why. People were able to hear my audio, but I'm not able to hear the student side. Now Paul is also telling the same thing. Sometimes it happens like that, but I'm trying to rectify everything. We'll be in touch. Tell me who is that? Arnab? Arnab is there today.
Yes, ma'am, I'm here.
Arnab, discuss with people and let me know whether you're calling, sending a mail. Okay, no problem. But
Yes,
what my request is that try to write it on Wednesday so that this portion will complete quickly. Next part we can go. You will also be revised. That is the reason I'm asking you to. 1 week is there, you can go ahead for that. Because that fresh in your mind, R is already taken. You can practice for 1 week. So discuss and tell me.
okay, ma'am, sure, ma'am.
But tomorrow you tell me.
Okay, ma'am, sure. I'll tell.
Okay, okay. Anything to be asked?
Ma'am,
Yeah.
ma'am, so for internal, we have only R portions, and for assignment, we have SQL.
Yes.
Is it right, ma'am?
Yes, of course.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Assignment is different problems you take on your own and take 10 queries and assignment submitted. I'll tell you the date, not till Wednesday because since we are discussing for the examination, we will not disturb you. After Wednesday, we'll discuss, I'll tell you the date for assignment. Is it okay?
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah. Paul, can you hear me now?